Okay, quick update on the contour retopology project I'm working on. And part of what helped me or forced me to join this thing was that the cross sections and the silhouettes are kind of a small pet project of mine because the cross section script is what originally got me into the more heavy duty Python programming. And I remember I didn't know what a dictionary was when I first started that project. I didn't understand what world coordinates were. I mean, I learned a ton in rewriting the cross-section script, essentially biting off more than I could chew. I never did quite get the matrix math correct for normals until today. So revisiting that, I read through some different online forums, and different people have tackled the problem differently, but it turns out you can calculate a pretty quick cross-section if you have good connectivity data. And bmesh provides just that. So the current version of the cross-section script that's out there in the release scripts and themes uses regular mesh data. So I went and rewrote, or not even rewrote, I just started from scratch and wrote a cross-section method that uses bmesh and uses more of the built-in mathutils API. So it's a whole lot faster. Just to demonstrate, here's the original cross-section in about 0.4 seconds. And if we do it here, we're at 0.01. Cool thing is both these work with modifiers, so about half a second there and 0.2 of a second. So just depending on the size of the mesh and the topology, you lose some ground in making the bmesh, but you gain a lot of ground in the connectivity calculations. So and I think it mostly depends on actually number of edges. So enough of that. That's not very exciting. Alright, so what this allows me to do with a much faster time like that is I can now draw these lines and then go through and calculate cross sections at will, and then if I don't like what I see, I can kind of move them around, change the angle, and then go back and refresh them, or refresh them on the dot, and that would be its own one. There you go. And so it happens pretty darn quick, because I can just, at the initiation of the operator, I get the bmesh of the whole mesh, and so I only have to convert it once, and then the real guts of the program can run rather quickly. And so I look forward to kind of integrating this with my silhouette. As you can imagine, if you could kind of slice something a few times, go through and confirm it, and then bridge them along the silhouette or something. I don't know. Kind of fun to mess around with, but just to show, so we're at a little under 0.2 of a second there. And if we take this up to what is this, 500,000. So there's the bmesh. The initial lag is in calculating the bmesh. And it takes, okay, so about 6 seconds, 6 to 8 seconds, depending on. I think when I was running it earlier, it was going a little bit faster, but screen recording has its own set of taxes. So there you have it. Hope you like what you see, and more updates later.